It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. 2nd and long, forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go. Smooth. Get it.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, my God.
Able to find Kirk,
Pick, man.
past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Man, come on,
Minnesota. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown
good
of
one,
the
that was a
year.
pick. Boy,
As
man,
they are
this
now
is-
on the board
I
here in the
swear.
first half.
Man, to get
I'm
somebody
not
some
sure
help,
that
boy.
they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was
I
huge
love
for them.
when
That
jump
has to
that.
feel much better right now.
And
Boy, I
you do
tell
have,
you.
we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's
Yeah,
something
that
about that
me, George.
goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the
Dang,
pace?
that was
We'll see
hard.
as we go along.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the give. Now gone. He'll rifle this one deep
What was
right
that,
side.
dog?
And that is incomplete.
Jeez.
Down to 15 seconds now. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's going to fire one deep over into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Riley Harrison. And his guys have got it
Oh, I
back
need
in
a new
the closing
quarterback.
stages
Golf
of the
is
first
trash.
half.
Show him this pick right quick.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball.
Come on,
Lined
good.
up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to
Oh,
run
my
under it,
goodness,
but it's
buddy,
second
boy.
down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This is McCaffrey, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's caught by Smith.
Oh, my God.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Christian Kirk. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here.
Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. It's a foot race. The 20. And into
Put him on
the
skates.
end zone. It's a
Put him on
pick six
skates.
and a Packer touchdown.
Let's get it.
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
I'm the GOAT. I'm the
This
GOAT.
has just been obviously a dreadful day
See
for
that,
him throwing the
George?
football now. 4
I'm the
interceptions.
GOAT.
This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I'm gonna get that
I
one
think
too.
all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Throw left side, complete to Moss. Touchdown, Vikings! A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 31 yards there and a first down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, summertime and the living is easy. Right now, it's football time.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Intercepted. Okay, let's get this.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 63 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Break.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
Watch the run. Go, go.
Here's second and 8.
Give me that.
And my goodness, another interception. Julian Love picks it. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means offense.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
8-3. X3. 2-8-3. Chop.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This is caught. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Christian Kirk with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that we might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it, and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a 1st down. From the 50, it's gone. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Goff. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Goff. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Goff now to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Open man is Kirk, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. He got 29 yards that time. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands, and as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him. But I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts. But his vision has been the key to all these big runs in this game.
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down here.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 24. Then into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe is them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with McCaffrey. They'll have another first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Ready? 70, Indy. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Just like that.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, exit.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Green Bay, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.